Hello, everybody, again, and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike, and in the background we have,
Philip Johnson.
Cameo. Is that your new name? Is Philip Johnson?
Money, weeds, drugs, alcohol. None of that is good for you. My name is Philip Johnson.
Oh, dude, he's got a new name now. Now it's Philip Johnson, dude. So.
No, it's not. It's Conejo. What's going on?
Oh, Conejo. So we got, it was hard for me to come on because I was trying to gather in all this information, what's going on. First off, you got to give prayers to Rudy and his family. One of his nephews is sick there. Also, prayers to the world and prayers to Afghanistan. The soldiers trying to help everybody from all around the world is coming to get everybody out of there. It's not a good situation, and it's not a good situation for the world, basically, in a nutshell. So, you got any opinions on that so far? Or?
Well, what opinions can I give you?
Yeah, without getting censored, right?
Exactly. So, just keep your prayers out and pray for the best.
Yeah, pray for the best for everybody. I'm going to give you guys a warning because I call it as I see it. Hopefully I don't get censored here, Cameo, but I'm just going to call it as I see it. Looks like one of the things that we saw break, who was watching over the weekend with Afghanistan falling to the Taliban, was the CCP. And they basically had a headline in the Global Times. That's the mouthpiece for the CCP. And they said, what happened in Afghanistan, should this happen in Taiwan, once a war breaks out, the Straits of Taiwan's defense will collapse and the U.S. will not assist. And Taiwan will completely surrender, was their quote. I don't know if some of you realize how tied the economy is to this, and that's why Market Watch is popping a lot of things. But Silicon Valley, the entire American economy centers on the chips in Taiwan and the advanced chips, and they're manufactured in Taiwan. If those go, it's not going to be good, guys. So I'm just warning you, be safe, play your cards right, and just watch this developing situation. That's all I'm going to tell you. I want to protect you guys and everything and let you know about things if I hear anything. But we're going to cover a little bit of this, and we'll get into a couple stocks. What's your take so far from from the CCP there? Those are pretty strong words, huh?
It is what it is. I can't tell you much, but I don't even want to say much because I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, we try to do our best, but so Market Watch has a plug, and this is the alphabet. So basically, they have all their threads you can read. Will Afghanistan collapse tarnish the U.S. dollar and assets? Well, if that Taiwan thing happens, because a lot of people just got emboldened here, and the thing you got to see is that now these people have access to all the roads and everything, and all the arteries, all the natural resources. They're all going to go to whoever's going to come in and work with them. So it is what it is, and this isn't a political show. I'm just trying to watch out for your wallet. You know what I'm saying there, Kamal? I'm not trying to scare anybody off or anything. It's just you got to just read everything out, read all the information and things like that. One of the headlines here on Market Watch, it says, what an Afghan government collapse could mean to the U.S. stock market. It says, after 20 years in the shadows, the Taliban returned to power in Afghanistan, raising questions about the stability in the Middle East and stoking some unrest in the U.S. financial markets. However, the impact of the Dow Jones Industrial trading or is at a near record highs is unclear. This is a terrible situation for folks still in there, and Market Watch commented, as of Sunday, as far as the markets go, we have to wait and see. So they're just leaving you out to dry. They're saying wait and see, Camille.
Well, the best one is when your president tells you to hold the line.
Yeah, hold the line. So, and
are you going to hold the fishing line, or?
Yeah, well, we're without, obviously, me and you know a bunch of stuff that's going on the ground in there, and I just don't, we're trying to do the best we can to give you the information that we can. But you guys can go to those sources as much as we can. Looks like when they took control, basically all this is just mainstream. All I'm telling you is there's a lot of people that got emboldened over this, and that time will tell of what's going to happen. Just watch yourself. Correcto?
Yes, sir.
So we'll see if we can give you more information tomorrow. We will, but the main point of that is what I wanted to bring out was the microchips right there, and that with that situation you want to watch with China and everything like that, because they're on the move. They've been saying they're on the move, and so they want to return that back to their homeland. Is their call. That's not my words. That's there. I'm just reporting. I call it as I see it. So. Pretty much done with that segment. You got anything left to say on that segment at all, Camille?
I sure don't.
Okay, we're going to go to the first stock, and we're going to cover 2 tonight because we're back in the morning again, because we're moving back to the mornings because it's no more vacation time for the summer there, right, Camille?
No.
Nope.
Not more summer.
No, summer's over. It's time for cock-a-doodle-doo, get up in the morning, and we're back to no more summer vacation and back to the stocks. I know some of you didn't take the summer off, but we did a little bit, and so now we're going to dive into it, and we're going to check out these first 2, and tomorrow we're going to have 3 for you. And some of them could be from the listeners there. We're just going to do a couple trending ones. This first one we're going to cover, just the words of the warning, it's going to be promoted, so just to give you a heads up there. Okay, guys, the first stock we have is AUNXF. AUNXF. It's AXP Energy Ltd. Last tick was 0.0077. It is currently being promoted and is on a pump and dump list. Going back, and guys, if you have any extras you want to cover in the next week, throw them out there. We'll cover them. Also, Cameo, just to inform them, let them know they got 2.5 weeks. We're taking all the comments. And there's a Chick-fil-A gift card as well that's going to be given. The drawing for that's going to be in 2.5 weeks. Maybe you'll be lucky like Price Rescue, who won the gift card last time. So, Camille, going into this one, this is a Fremont Petroleum Corporation. They engage in the production and development of oil and gas properties. It focuses on Pathfinder project located in Denver, Julesburg Basin. It also has interest in oil and gas and producing properties in Kentucky. It operates through Australia and the U.S. geographical segments. Okay, so Camille, going into this one, what are you going to say with oil and gas so far?
What am I going to say about what?
What are you going to say about oil and gas so far if you can get a company this cheap?
Buy it.
I'd say buy it, but I would say obviously do it because it's a pump and dump. Just get the cheap shares and buy on the dump. Don't obviously buy it while it's pumped. I mean, that's just state the obvious, professor, on this one. But since we created an energy crisis ourselves, you went from non-oil dependent to oil dependent now, and basically begging nations, hello, can I have some oil, please? We need it really bad. Increase your output flow for us. Can you? And please let us through the Straits of Hormuz. Give me a break, man. Sorry, I'm on a rant tonight. But yeah. Just check it out to see, as far as leadership and things like that, and move around. That's the thing, is you can't just take what your Google machine says to you. You have to go through 5 and 8, 9 pages of news all the time. That's why we do this show, is don't just go by what all the headlines say. There are other alternatives out there. Search for all your news. Take in every single thing. Wouldn't you say, Camille, before you buy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just don't go at Fake Tapper and RockyNewsTimes.com. I just made that up, but as far as what they have to say, and I mean, I'd listen to them as far as sometimes they'll project in the future what they're going to say, and also other people project future policies that are not on the mainstream, but you kind of know where the direction's going because of the projection that some of these people are doing, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, you got to always make sure that you know what you're looking at, what
Yeah.
you're doing.
You can't take like 5 or 6 pieces of what pops up on your Google machine. You need to read what pops up on your Google machine, and then you need to read other sources out there. I'm talking like maybe 15, and get all sorts of information so you can decide which and where you're going to buy. Because like we all know on some of these, they raise dineros. They're out of a trailer park and they're peace out. Look at the geolocation of it and everything. Some of these that we've looked up, Cameo, in the past, they've gone to, you basically, didn't we look up one and it was freaking basically an ash can? It was a abandoned trailer. Not that there's anything wrong with regular trailers. It's cheap. You got to do what you got to do. But I mean, you got to look for, if you're going to invest in a company and they got a single wide and it's getting ready to fall apart and there's crap all on the front lawn, but they are raising money in the stock market, you got to question that, wouldn't you say?
100%. You got to question that.
Yeah. So we're going to dive into the website. This is the interesting thing. They do have a pulse. Now, I know some trolls could come on here just because I am open to, as far as to criticism of companies, and I do criticize some of them sometimes. You're not even if you own the stock, you're not a homer for the company. Okay, that's the thing, is don't be a homer. Even this even goes for sports, Camille. You criticize your own team, correct? You like the Dodgers? That's your team?
Yeah, I criticize my team all the time.
Yeah, I'm a Yankees fan. I criticize them when I don't like the moves they do. So, because I'm a realist fan, I'm not a homer that's like, oh, dude, we did a good job here and here. Same with stocks. You need to be open on what you choose, and you need to also openly, and that's what I like about Stockwits, is that you do have your cooler carriers, but then you also have your straight shooters like, dude, I'm peace out of this, man. This is just going no place, you know? So that's the thing. Some of the new, and you experienced guys, you don't need to listen to this, but some of the new people, just, be careful that some of this show is for everybody. It's not just for, if you're experienced, you're not even watching the show anyway.
Go Apes.
Yeah, go Apes too, and that's what we got here. Is we got the Apes. Cheers to the Apes, man. This is good water. Mountain water with fluoride, probably, huh? Okay, so we're gonna go to the website, check it out, and see what we got. Hey guys, going on to the website, Camilo, this website's pretty sick with it, man. You got Apex Energy. They got Apex Energy LLC is an independent oil gas exploration company. They're focused on the Illinois Basin, not the Illinois Basin, but the Illinois Basin, and other areas in the southern United States. The primary objective is to develop ready-to-drill projects in proven yet undeveloped areas while minimizing the risk and maximizing the economic opportunity. The Illinois Basin has produced 4 billion BBLS of oil. It operates principally in the Illinois Basin. The Illinois Basin is located in portions of Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee. Major oil production began in 1905, Cameo, in the basin, and since then has produced 4 billion barrels of energy of oil. The basin is composed of predominantly conventional reservoirs. They're generally oil prone and to the small amounts of non-commercial associated gas. Now, Camille, going into this one, if you can recall a stock that I brought up on this show, it was called 66 Oil Fields. Haven't checked it out recently, but it did pop up. Bought in on the cheap and made a little dineros and then shorted it. With this one, could this be the next 66 oil fields? I have no idea. But with this, mostly oil reservoirs that are in the basin are considered conventional. I think in this type of climate, any type of oil, if you can get it cheap on a stock, it's kind of a no-brainer, wouldn't you say, as long as the management's correct on here? And as long as this isn't going to be like a merger kind of thing. And we'll have to go into, see what our friends at Stockwits say on this. It looks like in 1958, a renowned petroleum geologist who started to find oil in new places and old ideas. The new idea, the seldom find the old place to the new place. Several years in the past, they've run out of oil, whereas they're running out of ideas. We take advantage of the heart and apply the technologies to the Illinois Basin. So we're not going to meet the team because that's, we can't do everything on here as far as to show you everything. We can go in a little bit to the operations. This kind of looks like it is a good site, but I'm thinking this is a GoDaddy page. So we're just going to jump right into Stockwits, Cameo, check out what the real traders are saying on this one, just because we have limited information on the site, because it looks like it's a GoDaddy one, you know what I'm saying? Not that there's anything bad at GoDaddy, I'm cool with that, but it's just that it is what it is, and I call them like I see them. We got what we got, so. Okay, guys, going on to Stockwits. No news is good news. Camille, there's no. I couldn't pull anything up on this. They don't, because it's so new. They just didn't. No one's really on Stockwits bringing up the topic, or they just don't have it listed on there. So we can go to the alphabets. I'm not really going to spend too much time. You just guys go do your research on this one because it's not that important. We're just trying to close out the night there. You got anything to say on this one or no?
No.
Nah, we'll just move on to the next one. Let me look on here and we'll get right to it. Okay, guys, going on to the next stock is TSOI. TSOI, Therapeutic Solutions International. Last tick was 0.0700. Currently, this company, magically drums, please. They manufacture the surgical and medical devices. It also produces nutraceuticals. The firm develops a wide range of immune modular agents to treat cancer and enhance maternal and fetal health and fight periodontal disease, as well for daily health. So anybody that's fighting cancer and things like that won't be cheap for too long there, Cameo. Be in the cheap seats for a little bit. What do you say so far of what you heard as far as this one? He's all, watch it, buy it, pick it up before you try it. No, that's not what they said on the commercial there. So anyway, nutraceutical products. TSI has been producing very high quality nutraceuticals in its products on the website. It is a nutrimosomic nanoparticle that has a range of 75 to 100 nm at a concentration of 200 milligrams or 200 milliliters. They have stem vacs. They have the Jada Cell product. You know what the Jada Cell product is?
No.
It belongs to the stem cell MSC family of cells, is unique into the adult stem cell, which produces high levels of therapeutic factors compared to other stem cells. The cells have demonstrated safety in animal models and also pilot human trials. That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. So looking at this, they have all they're working on virus stuff. They're working on the science. They have their, let's see, trying to see. They're asking if people are immune, and they have the questions. I'm surprised they're censored on their website for putting stuff on there. You never know. Just whoever has special permission to talk there, right? Also, I guess the doctor there that's in charge of the scientific board, he was director of neuro-oncology for St. John's Health Center and a member of the Los Angeles Biomedical Research Institute. So that's some serious creds there. They also have StemVax as a platform antigen non-specific immune modular treatment that can be utilized for monotherapy or a combination of antigen-specific peptide or protein-based vaccines. Guys, going to be huge for especially all with immune system things, with everything going down. It's, all hands on deck for basically everything that's out there. Wouldn't you say there, Camille?
Yes, sir.
So these type of, like I told you guys before with nutraceuticals and pharmaceuticals and all that kind of stuff, nutrition, everything, they're going to be one of the safer ones just because we're all looking for health things for humankind and deals like that. So you got to check the website out for cheap stock. Not cheap as in a cheap company, but cheap as far as cheap to buy on the low end. You're getting a good deal as far as when they're going to do Skilo sell-off Friday, where they can even speed on the highway, booze and boats. I did see a lot of booze and boats and people getting pulled over up at the beach. Sorry we didn't do a show. I apologize for that. Camille, are you mad at me for not doing the show?
Why would I be mad at you?
I don't know. He's like, oh, for show. No. He was like partying. He didn't want to do the show either, dude. So, but yeah, it was just too much. There's too many kiddos running in the background. It wasn't a good thing with too much noise, everything. You guys would have not heard me at all. So, too many people. Going on to Stockwits, that's where the real traders are at. We're checking it out, seeing what they're saying. Camille, what do you think they're saying about this?
It's probably the best thing to buy.
No, could be. It was up a cent today, and it looks like 18.44%. So right here, right now, guys, obviously the first one we talked about is being promoted. This one's being promoted, so you do not want to buy on the green unless you were playing the short game. Then, buy when you want, do what you want. Do what you want when you feel like, have a good day, right? Every regulatory body of each company would approve use of this product. So that is from a traders that's saying out there. This guy's probably a promoter. Yeah, he's got TSOI, very interesting. He's talking about virus stuff that, it's just pulling pennies out of everything. You never know. Let's see. I'm not selling for pennies. I know this is worth a fortune. I would say that's not that far of a reach. It just depends when the fortune's going to hit. We have seen these other stocks, and that's what I'm saying. Follow the news. Don't just follow the news on these stocks. Read papers of what people are saying as far as other people out there, the powerful people. Wouldn't you say there, Camilo? That's the stock tip of the last 2 years?
Yes.
Read what your elites are saying, because they can kind of predict the future, if you know what I'm saying. Market Angel, not sure how you do it, but I complain about heard this market is from FU or not gonna, but every day you seem to find stocks that run. Thank you. At Killer Stock Call. So apparently at Killer Stock Call has killer stocks. He predicted this one. Well, with the news on this and what this company is doing, anybody could predict this one. Would you say there, Camille? It doesn't take a professor to see that this one could possibly go somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, it wouldn't. Unless you think, do we need to call the professor or no?
Maybe.
We might need to go back to calling people again, companies. If you guys want to see that, put that in the comment section. If you want, since we're going to start doing the morning show, if you guys want us to start calling, we want to see somebody pick up and see if some of these will pick up. They weren't picking up on the pennies because they were too busy in their trailers. But we'll see what happens on some of these big dogs. Maybe we can get a gatekeeper or something like that, make it a little interesting, spice it up. Put it in the comments section. It could be worth an old buffalo chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
yeah. TSOI, how many of you on this board actually own this thing? True story. TSOI, how many of you been able to quit their job and just play the stock market? Just curious. He doesn't have any comments in the comment section, but that's what a lot of people are doing. And as we covered last week, Cameo, people, the alphabets have criticized retail traders because some people are quitting to do their job. Hey, if you can do this and not do your and quit your 9 to 5, Lord bless you, man. I mean, seriously, like. That's awesome if you can do that. Don't let anybody criticize you for that. Mr. Peppers, you know what he says? He says without getting censored on YouTube or getting a strike, he puts basically screw your job. I like that attitude. TSOI guys, what's going on with all this WHO talk? Who is the WHO people are referring to, and what is going on with the people who are making an awesome deal about this? This is exciting. I want to know, please, somebody get me in on the loop on the WHO situation, what's ever going on. I could tell you what's going on with the WHO, but I'm not going to because I'll get censored. So you can thank other people out there for that. TSOI, we need more watchers. Keep spreading the word. TSO, Therapeutic Solutions International prepares to apply the emergency use of authorization. FDA Phase 3 for COVID stem cell therapy, Jadacell. Integrated immunotherapy company expanded to unique living and anti-inflammatory. So that's something he's got on there. That's Majik Man. TSOI. Let's get this walking swag train going on somewhere. Guys, it's the signal and the noise. You guys got to figure out the signal, the noise. I'm not saying this is a bad buy. I'm just saying to watch it, see where your buy point is, and get in. What did it say you, Camille?
yeah, get in where you fit in.
Yeah, get in while you fit in. So do your job. We're out because we got to do another show tomorrow early in the morning. We'll see what the market brings us. Make some cabbage and let it rain, right, Camille?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and don't make it a dog show. What's your piece out?
Good night now.
Good night now!